G'day everyone, I'm Paul Stone here, CEO Beginner Scott, joined by Russell Cambridge. You wouldn't have seen Russell before, obviously, but
G'day.
Office of the Month, commissions and listings, list and sales. Massive month, biggest month ever, I think, for your office.
It was huge. You come out of the blocks and bang, off she went, yeah. You know, you get up during lockdown and you get up with nothing to do and you get through half of it.
So it's a weird feeling though, isn't it? Like we came out of that lockdown and you feel like everything's supposed to be bad, but that side of it's going well. We know
it's magnificent. Look, and we're basically going to catch up for all the lost time, I think, through it. So we've never done 50 sales before, Paul, and the guys, praise to them. They were ready to run when they were expected to run, and proof's in the pudding. Great month.
And your office's ability to embrace different ways to do things has been amazing, because it's selling stuff off market, selling stuff before auction. Yep. The apartments, dealing with the apartments, because there's still two segments to the market.
Correct, and it's funny, we were just adjusting things today in the office from coming out of lockdown. For instance, when's the auction on this property? Don't know. So we've actually started putting the auction dates back on the boards and the brochures, because we just had refer online because it was a moving target.
Yes.
So now we think it's time to sort of nail down that and get back into the processes. Yep. So literally today we started putting the dates and times back on.
And what about the public's reaction to auctions back on the street? Do you think they've enjoyed that?
What, did we not do them on the street?
No, you were doing them online.
I know, it's sort of like...
Forgotten. Yeah.
Forgotten. Back to the street.
Because remember the first lockdown, you were like, I just want to get back to doing auctions on the street. I don't want to do that. And then you were pushed back into it.
Yep. And I think basically that's it. It's so much going on that they've forgotten that we were doing it that way. Yeah. And, people thought, these things will stick. Yeah, no, it's not going to stick. Mm-hmm. We all want to go back to the old style, which it worked.
Yeah. So Daniel, who we just did the interview with, he was talking about the pre-registration and so forth, and he just said, oh my God, it proved to him how good our processes were in terms of you advertise the property, people turn up for half an hour, have a look at it, it weeds out who's interested, who's not, rather than having to do all of these 15-minute appointments with the whole neighbourhood to work out who they are. Yeah. So, and for anybody watching that hasn't worked in real estate, it's very difficult to, when you've got to book every person in individually. Some of them you were spending 3-4 hours.
100%. That would normally take half an hour, if that. Yep. So, no, it's great to get back to the normality of it all. Of course, we've got to do certain things like check that they're double vaxxed and that they're wearing masks and all that sort of stuff. Yep. But that's such a minor thing to have this freedom that we now have. So thank God it's back to normal. But doing the auctions back on the street, fantastic.
So any standouts in the crew and the way they've been dealing with things?
No, all of them. They're just running hard and making the deals happen. And, it's a juggling act for Ed and Team Ed, because they've got so many on the go, and making sure that they've got all the opens covered. Julie had flow over onto Sunday, so we're having to do Saturday and Sunday open for inspections. And Emily, always running around like a lunatic trying to get the deals together, and praise to her, has done it. So all of them. In fact, we just had a sales leadership meeting just before with Emily, Julie, Andrew, Ed and myself, and it was great to catch up and just plan for next year, because, November, it's only a month or so away and we're into next year. So we were planning as to what we are going to do next year, and we're going to catch up again in February, so that'll come on us quickly. Got to get ready, guys. It's so close.
Yeah, good. Well, we've got our planning day coming up, so you can spend some time on it then too.
Yep.
Anybody that watches the media, they'll believe that prices are running away.
Yeah.
How are you guys handling that with the vendors and with the buyers?
Well, that's 2 weeks ago, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So it's calmed down, people. Yeah. It's still great. The prices are still terrific, but basically you've got a hot buyer, run with them now, because that buyer will be taken to another property because we've never seen so much stock. The same number of buyers are out there. It's really one buyer, one property at the moment. The buyers aren't negotiating too hard. They want to buy a property, but take advantage. It's bird in the hand is worth grabbing and moving on. So don't expect the prices to keep running away, because that's what you've heard. It's done and dusted now.
Yeah, so the old scenario of supply and demand, we're there at the moment.
Correct.
And it's just about to go this way with supply.
So just enjoy it. It's there now. Exactly.
Yeah,
Interesting what happens next year, but I feel like it's all going to be positive. We need to know when the election is. Of course, that's going to be the next hiccup, isn't it? So, but I think an election versus COVID, we'll take the election any day.
It's so true. And good news from the RBA, I read just before we came in here, was they're not looking at any changes to rates until 2024. So,
Great.
So that is good, because I was sort of sensing that we'll hit 22. Media starts talking about interest rates going up the end of the year, which they can't now. They've got to say it's the year after. That's a long time, and we've got the election. So.
Oh, no, fantastic. So, a bit of stability. And, look, I feel it's going to be a great year. I think we're all really looking forward to a steady, calm 22.
Yeah, I hope so.
Exactly.
Yeah, we can hope. Might change tomorrow.
Training session November and another one, planning session November and another one in February.
Yes.
Can't wait.
Yeah, exactly.
Where are we going?
And back to training, back into room training on the 23rd of November.
Yep.
We're going to Inverloch, then we're going to Torquay.
Yep.
So we're doing the RACV tour of Victoria.
Fantastic.
Only because we had to stay in the state. So we'll get our planning days done, get all the salespeople back trained up and dealing with things, and hopefully you do 50 a month.
Every month.
Yeah.
How good is it? Fantastic. But now time for a break.
Yeah. Mate, congratulations.
Thank you.
Amazing month, and thanks for watching, everyone.
Thank you.
Just a quick thank you to our sponsors this year, ULR, Land Rover and Jaguar. Each of our salespeople for the month get to drive a car of their choice for the weekend. So thanks, guys.
Long ago, my heart and mind got together and designed the wonderful girl for me.